Ultimate Muscle!
Outer space. Ultimate Muscle. Get a body slam, the human race. Ultimate Muscle. Wrestlers race to our defense with strength and speed and flatulence. Ultimate Muscle. Ultimate Muscle. Heroes join the operation from different planets, different nations. There's an intergalactic federation to monitor the situation past each and every confrontation. All be broadcast on this station. Ultimate Muscle. Ultimate Muscle. Well, the sun was the planet, and the master here, the face of our new champion. In their hand, a kid. Muscle has the power, also kind of nuts. This guy could save the universe. If he only had some guts. Intergalactic wrestling hero.
Now, Ultimate Muscle, 5 futons, Sonic X! And so many cartoons were on the Fox box that were good. 5 futons, Sonic X, Kirby. Besides Kirby and Sonic X, now, Kirby and Sonic X were the two shows, okay, Kirby, Sonic X, were the two most shows on the Fox box that stayed on for the longest time. I mean, Sonic stayed on until it went to Vortex, okay? I'm going to tell you now. Sonic stayed on until it went to the Vortex Network. Kirby stayed on until it went to the CW, okay? Yeah, Kirby survived up to the point where they went to the CW. Kirby survived for years. Kirby survived for a long time. They got 5 futons that lasted for a little bit. Then you got all these other shows that lasted for a short time that stayed on longer. I mean, come on. You got Power Rangers from Fox. It went to ABC. Then went to Nickelodeon. They're still in the air for over 30 years now. They're still broadcasting for 30 years. They're still doing shows over 30 years now. I mean, that's it. Is Sonic, Power Rangers, the only thing it's actually still in the air to this day. Now, as it's recording, I have been able to find Stargate Infinity. Okay, now Stargate Infinity, I was able to find Stargate Infinity on Tubi. Now, I was able to find Stargate Infinity and 5 futons on Tubi. Sonic X I was able to find on YouTube, and Ultimate Muscle, cannot find much of that, but I have found some stuff that, okay, now Sonic X is on YouTube, okay, and also on Tubi. I found some other stuff, but I cannot find Ultimate Muscle, Kirby I haven't looked for yet, but I found most of the stuff used to be on the Fox box. I found it. The Kraft Twins went from Fox Kids, from the Fox box, went to Cartoon Network before they ended their production completely. That's all I can find as of this recording. That's all I can find of as of August 2022. That's all I can find. This stuff will be broadcast on September. So yeah.
Something incredible. These monsters once were edible, so everybody take a look at combat creatures you can cook. Fighting Buddha, battling or in between. Fighting Buddha, this is really neat cuisine. Pick the right ingredients to make the food obedient.
Depending on the spice you add, your food on could be really bad.
Bad. Fighting Buddha, pseudo Buddha, even two. Fighting Buddha, it's fruit with attitude. Carefully select your.
So yeah, last story we're going to listen to, guys, is this one. Now, this show was the first show to air on the Fox box. It came on around 6:30 in the morning. And before we start, guys, yes, I have seen Stargate. Yes, I have watched Stargate Atlantis. But not now. Before we start, guys, I have watched Stargate Atlantis and Stargate Infinity, but I never watched SG-1 and never seen the movies. I watched enough of Stargate Atlantis to know how everything went, but I never ever watched SG-1. Well, I did watch MacGyver one time on SG-1, but that's about it. I mean, I watched MacGyver one time being on Atlantis. Come on, the original Stargate series, guys, did 20 years. Stargate Atlantis, not really sure. After a while, it got canceled off my network. I mean, it always came on Sunday at a certain time on Fox, my Fox affiliate. Then they cut it off, so that sucks. Yeah. Stargate Infinity. Just the audio.
So long ago, the Stargate A till we broke the phone.
on the Fox box 20 years ago. Thing is, though, guys, 20 years ago, cartoons were still good. And also, that's when things started going downhill, guys. I mean, I'm from the 1990s, so I remember cartoons. The antenna you had to sell to get the TV stations. But back then, guys, we had the WB, but there's nothing really on the WB back then to watch. I mean, the WB bought the Fox box and bought Fox in 2002. ABC bought Sinbon, who owned everything else. Now, back then you had the three major networks. You had ABC, NBC, and CBS. I mean, we didn't get Fox in our area until 1995. Okay, Fox was around to 87, but our Fox affiliate didn't come out until 1995. The worst part was the ABC affiliate, WBNDU, channel 57 and channel 69 at the time was bad. But me personally, I don't remember. I mean, I grew up in the late 19. I mean, I remember stuff from the 1990s to 2005. The cartoons were good still, but after everything went to the CW, I remember one day the 4Kids was gone on Fox. It was just Degrassi on Fox Kids, and Degrassi was shit. Okay, Degrassi. No offense to Degrassi, I don't like Degrassi. Tried it, did not like Degrassi. That was it. But on Saturday mornings the Fox box you had that. Then on Sundays you had one cartoon called Puccini, which was a real iffy cartoon. But besides that, not really much was out. That's it. One cartoon on Saturday, and that was it. So yeah, 20 years now, you don't see Saturday morning cartoons anymore. That Saturday morning cartoon shut down in 2014 from the CW. It was Kids Click. Now you don't see Saturday morning cartoons on TV anymore. You don't see them anymore. I mean, this is before, this is way before, this came out. This is way before everything came out, This is before Netflix, before streaming services existed, before HBO Max, before Netflix. I mean, yeah, Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network were around, but you couldn't get them. 5 hours of summer, once a week, one Saturday morning. 5 hours of summer, one Saturday morning. That was it. But I mean, back then you had Fox, ABC, CBS, and NBC Kids, which I think was Discovery Kids. I'm not really sure. When I was younger, I used to watch the Fox Network for a little bit. Magic School was Woody Woodpecker. Then switched it over to Channel 57 for ABC to watch Recess and a couple other cartoons. Then turned off the TV and played with my cars. I mean, back then, the other thing, I never actually, even when I was younger, I never watched NBC. Never did. Never had the reason to. When I was younger, I always watched the Fox Network. Always watch ABC Kid. Always watch ABC. I remember watching ABC. I remember watching Recess, House of Mouse. And that's about all I ever watched. Then turn the TV off. That was it. I mean, yeah, later on more shows came up, but yeah, guys, it's just that how 20 years later now, cartoons are gone. I mean, 20 years ago, the Fox is where everything was downhill. Something happened in September 2002. Is when everything went downhill. But yeah, I remember the Fox box, guys. The Fox box was good. Wish you still had the Fox box? Yes and no. But, you get what you have. I mean, never watched it. And the thing was, though, we had WB, but never watched it. But, you know what? That's going to be for another video. That's for another video.